What's up, my dysautonomic divas and dudes? Do we have any dudes in the community? Yeah. Liam in UK, right? How's it going? Welcome to the party. I was loving Miss Curly Carrie's video. By the way, Carrie, peanut M&M's for the win! They're so good. Don't mind if I do. Okay. I don't crunch mine though, I can't. My teeth aren't in good shape. Okay. Wow, this one's really hard. Alright, I got cute with my front tooth gum. I love it, man. Oh, hey. I got gypped. That one didn't have a peanut. You guys ever get that? All you peanut M&M peoples? The peanutless ones are weird, huh? Num-nums. Okay. Weather. I'm in Colorado, northern Colorado. And, they have this saying here. If you don't like the weather, wait 15 minutes. And yeah, it's pretty much true. I mean, we've had days like during the season change where it'll be, 75 one day and 20 the next. Crazy stuff. We had like a nice series of warm days like last week. In like mid to high 70s. And 80, I think low 80s a couple days. But yesterday was like cold and overcast. Well, not cold, but cold for me. I don't know about you guys. Like, I hear a lot of dysautonomics talk about like heat intolerance, but I have cold intolerance too. I can't deal either way. I'm just like a wuss. My body's like little Goldilocks. Not too hot, not too cold, or else we get all orthostatic and whacked out. Cardiac protest and stuff. So yeah, got my little space heater out here. Little Miss Eileen joined the party too. She's crashed out. Crashed out, can't really see her very well. I'd have to get up and move, I think, for you to be able to see her. Hold on. Let me see if I can lean out of the way. See? She's right in front of our nice toasty heater over there. Yup. Sleeping away in a little cozy bed. Yep. Alright, so weather story. And I'm like going with this whole uni story genre. And I actually have a story that goes together, sort of. And there's going to be some creepy content in this video. I'm just going to warn you, like, if creepy crawlies freak you out, I will give ample warning, because I have to show a picture of this thing. But I'll let you know, so I'll tell you when to close your eyes and open them again if, like, creepy crawlies bother you. Okay, so I went to school in Arizona, and, the rains, like the first rain, brings some interesting things happening. It's a desert there, so it's like very dry most of the year, but there's the winter rains, just cold and obviously wet. And then in summer there's the monsoons, which are like big, crazy, deluge type dramatic, like lots of lightning and thunder, big, huge, crazy storms. And there's this wonderful bug called the palo verde beetle. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's scary shit, really. They're one of the largest beetles in North America. Let's put it that way, okay? I'm talking like they can get up to 5 to 6 inches long. Seriously. So I'm going to show you a picture of this thing before I tell my story. Just so you can picture, if you can, the story that I'm about to tell you. Alright, so let me find the picture. Okay, so if you are really creeped out and don't want to see this, close your eyes now. Is this not the scariest shit ever? Scariest shit ever. Now, they fly, by the way, and they're clumsy as hell. So, like, okay, so I'm gonna take it off the picture now. So if you can open your eyes if you closed them before. They're very clumsy. Like, they'll fly around and then just decide it's a good landing spot and just drop. And, like, you hear the when they fall. Literally, they're so big and clumsy. Or smack when they go into your window at night. Because they're, like, drawn to light, like you have a light on. So the story of the palo verde beetles is this. There's a tree called the palo verde tree, and it's like means green tree, right? Or green bark, I think. Palo branch. To look up the damn word now, because I don't know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Palo verde. What does palo mean? Pole. Okay, green pole or green stick. Okay. Good to know. A little trivia for you. And the outer bark is green. They're really cool looking. But anyway, this particular beetle, let's see, what are they called? Darobacus, I forget. Hovere, I think. Anyway, creepy bastards. They're also, like, notoriously hard to kill. The first one I saw was when we first moved down there. And seriously, you guys, I jumped onto a chair and, like, yeah. And my dad tells this story all the time because men and bugs, like, of course they had to try and kill the thing. By the way, they hiss if you pick them up, which I don't understand why anyone would pick them up. Dude. Oh, and they bite hard, and they hold on. Yeah, these things are freaking scary, okay? I remember my dad, like, smashed it with a shoe a couple times, and it'd lay there, and then get up and start walking again. Stomped on it when he was wearing a shoe, same thing. They, like, sprayed it with this bug spray foam till it was just like a big mound of foam covering it. It still didn't die. So finally they got nail polish remover and torched the thing. Oh my god. They are like indestructo, like crazy. So the story that has to do with the weather is they come out probably the first rain that comes, not like before the whole monsoon season hits, but like the first good rain that comes right before that. They live underneath these palo verde trees and eat the roots as like grubs and spend like years under there growing. And then they have like a month where they come out and breed and then they die. And that's when they're like these flying clumsy ass adults that can get up to like 5 or 6 inches long. shit. I've never seen one 6 inches long, maybe 5 I've seen. Some of them are freaking huge. And you'll see them just around town. But you know the monsoons are coming when you see them. Like I said, it's usually after the first good rain that they come out. So there's your rain story for you. And now that I've given you all this, like, hype about how creepy they are, let me tell you this story. So one night, when I was an undergraduate, I was a chemistry major, and towards the end, like, I was a more senior student, and before I switched to health sciences, and I taught a lab, like a general chemistry lab, for, like, entrance level, like 101 stuff, like basic chemistry, I guess, whatever you call it, general chemistry, yeah. And I taught this lab class, and it was an evening class, and campus is so spread out that most of us traveled by bike, and at night, in order to see, you need a bike light. Okay, clumsy beetles that are attracted to light. Let me just tell you something. I would be blind right now if I didn't wear glasses. Because one night, riding to the lab to teach my class, literally, it felt like somebody, I don't even know, like threw a rock at my head or something. And this beetle literally, like, bounced off of my glasses lens. But the impact was so hard, I had a bruise around this eye from, like, my glasses being smacked into my head so badly. That hurt bad. Oh my goodness, that's my, like, creepy, sort of related to the rain thing. It's all your fault, Deb, picking rain for the topic. Like, yes, not so fond memories of palo verde beetles every summer. Not cool. And now that I have the EBGBs, enough of that. I think that was all you asked. Where we are, what the weather's like now. It's like overcast and cool, and I think it's gonna rain if it hasn't. Nah, it's not really raining yet. But it might rain today. And yeah, creepy stories. Yeah, that was fun times. And I have a lot of other PVB stories. I'll just share one more that's kind of funny. My best friend at the time, we'd go for drives, like night drives. We'd go to Ray's Ranch Market, which is like all natural foods, right? Like really good foods. And he was like vegan, organic, very dedicated to green eating, like way before green was even a term, okay? And so we'd go there and buy like little delicacies, and then we'd drive around in like on scenic roads, less populated scenic roads, and talk and blast music and enjoy our little delicacies. Well, my friend started this tradition of, like, in the summer, like, if we went over a bump, he'd be like, I think we just ran over a palo verde beetle. Don't worry, it'll be fine. It was so funny. Oh my goodness, he may have had to have been there, but just the way he'd be like, I believe we've run over a palo verde beetle. So funny. Yeah, those things are crazy. That's my rambly slumber party stuff, and I hope nobody has bad beetle nightmares now. I think I'll put a disclaimer in the description. Do not watch if you're going to bed soon if you're bug creepy. Because, yeah, these things are, like, pretty scary. I love you guys. I wish you euvolemia and normal heart rates and good blood pressures and no pain and no fatigue and all that good stuff. Much love and be well, and I'll see you next week.